Maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm crazy, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm not.
All right, very special bonus podcast.
For sure, for sure.
For the Maybe I'm Crazy podcast, I'm Joy Taylor, it's Brandon Newman, and we've got Michael Rapaport, who's breaking stuff already.
I'm in the house. Glad to be here.
I'm happy to have you.
Congratulations on the podcast.
Thank you. I've been on
so
your
much.
podcast before, and you were notoriously very nice to me.
Yes.
On the podcast, which I thought was hilarious.
Nice to you. I was nice to you. I think you said you called me a name because I was so nice. Like she wanted me to not be nice, and I'm like,
well, I like it.
you want me to break your chops, but I am nice to the guests though. I don't like it's like having you come on like yo Joy, come over for dinner, and like yo, when you get here, take out the garbage.
Right.
Right.
No,
what I
I
mean?
do
So-
appreciate that. I don't like when people try to ambush people. I think that's rude. But the
Well,
I
now
Am
that I'm-
Rapaport Stereo podcast is known for being very Michael Rapaport brand.
Yes.
Which is unapologetic.
G
Yes.
Moody's a hero of mine. G
What?
Moody is a hero of mine.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
for sure.
But anyway, it was a good time, so we're happy that you're here.
Glad to be here.
And you said something today that truly stirred my soul.
What was
which,
that?
Which I've been saying, but now it's nice to have some backup that's not actually from Miami. Which is that if the Cavs end up with the Heat in the
Yes.
first round,
It ain't gonna be easy.
it's a wrap.
Yo, I listen, in all realness, in all genuine honesty, I'm not going to say for sure they're going to beat them, but I'm telling you right now, if the Miami Heat play the Cavaliers in the first round, and it could very well happen, and as of today, that's the matchup,
Right.
they're not walking through the Miami Heat. Goran Dragic, James Johnson, Whiteside, Dwayne Wade, and the fact that the Heat and Spoelstra and Pat Riley, like they're not going to be like, they have the LeBron, they have the LeBron, horseradish special sauce.
They started it.
So I'm not
Correct.
They're not going to be freaked out and intimidated. That one kid who just broke the 3-point record.
Wayne
for,
Ellington.
They're sort of low key team, just like last year. This time, they're coming together. Hassan Whiteside, Kelly Olynyk is a tough problem. He's got Kevin Love's head, and I don't think Cleveland across the board outside of LeBron James, we know what he's going to do. But I don't think Cleveland is that good of a team. So everything is depending on LeBron James. But, Father Time catches up with everybody. And I just think D. Wade, he plays 18 minutes a night. He'll probably play 24 minutes a night. I'm telling you, it's not going to be a cakewalk. Everybody's like, well, what if they play Philadelphia? What if they play Toronto? If they play Miami in the first round, that's a what if.
Wow.
I'm very much looking forward to it. If for nothing else, just because the drama and the storylines will be amazing, which we're not going to get a whole lot of in the Eastern Conference unless we get Sixers, Cavs.
Right.
But the biggest thing to me is one, Wade has this little edge on LeBron. Like I think when LeBron plays Wade, it's that one player that, not that LeBron is scared of Wade, but he has so much respect for Wade that there's like a little something going on there. Plus the Cavs have not won at American Airlines Arena since LeBron went back to Cleveland. Now I know it's like regular season, I'm not in the regular season awards or anything. I'm just saying.
Really?
They're
Not at
0-6.
all.
Yeah.
Those facts, and we don't fact check.
No, we don't fact check. He sat out a couple of games. You ain't sat
He
down
only
to play.
played in 4 of them, but still.
And we're going to see if those 82 games that he played this year, which is an incredibly respectful thing, and another, feather and notch in his belt and feather in his cap, we're going to see if playing those 82 games caught up with him.
I have no fear of him losing one step whatsoever because he's on that vibranium, as we know. So
He's on that what?
He's on that vibranium.
Wakanda forever.
Yeah, Wakanda forever.
Yeah,
he's not slowing down.
Yeah, going, yes.
Not
Through
this
his
year.
veins.
Not this year.
Someone need to explain it.
It's the only logical
I did
thing.
not know he has not won in American Airlines. That's
I don't know if you
wild.
know this. I'm a Heat fan.
No, I know that.
And I'm
That's
not.
but
And
I
I'm
thought,
not.
No, when you came on
But I keep it
Undisputed,
funky.
No, when you came on Undisputed and said they're going to have problems with the Heat, I thought you were being nice to Joy Taylor
I'm
again.
not being nice
I'm
to
not gonna
Joy.
lie. I did.
You
I
think
thought
I'm
you
trying to
did.
go out of my
That's
way to be nice to her?
No.
No, I'm just trying to be nice to Joy Taylor.
I
I'm
don't
just
think
saying.
nice to
that
I'm just
Michael's going to be
saying.
nice to me at the risk of his reputation.
No,
So-
and I can't stand. I am
don't know.
openly. I have hated the Miami Heat since they came into the
He's a
NBA.
Knicks fan,
I'm
so-
a Knicks fan.
Yeah.
Ronnie Cycli, Alonzo Mourning, the Tim Hardaway. They dragged my guy Jeff Van Gundy. So from now, I was a Charlotte Hornets fan when they played Cleveland.
It was a color scheme, though.
I do sort of ebb and flow with whoever whoever's playing Cleveland or Miami.
Oh, that's well, not Miami, but like
no, but I'm saying going
that's
back.
That's how I am too. Like people accuse me of being a Warriors fan. I don't give a bleep about the Warriors.
Bleep.
I
don't give a bleep
I don't
about
give
the
a bleep
Warriors.
about the Warriors. I'm trying to save my guys some time editing. I don't give a bleep about the Warriors, but I root for whoever plays Cleveland.
I want them to kick their fucking ass. Beat that out.
There you go.
I want them the Miami
Welcome.
Heat. I want the Miami Heat to kick their fucking ass in the first round on some Buster Douglas, Mike Tyson. Kick their fucking ass.
You really want that?
What
Olynyk,
what Michael said.
Kelly Olynyk, and that whole crew, and James Johnson. James Johnson is hard body karate free. He's a black belt.
No, for real.
Listen.
He's on some leg sweep.
He really is a black belt. Like he
I understand.
like
He's
the
with
Kawhi.
Like James Johnson
like
has a better chance fighting Conor McGregor than Floyd Mayweather has a chance of fighting.
I understand. I see where you guys are coming from.
Okay.
But y'all really want LeBron James not to be in the final?
That man, enough is enough, man. It's like I don't want to keep seeing this same movie. He ain't. You know what?
It's gonna happen soon enough, anyways. Just wait it out. Let him be great right now.
Yo, he's been great. He's had a great run. I would love. Yo, I was thinking about this morning when I knew I was coming on the show. I was thinking out last year the gratification that I got, and I was there. And I'm just thinking about it, pondering. I was there last year with the broom in hand. Cut to me with the broom. And I was there when they didn't sweep them in Cleveland. And then I went to Game 5 with the plunger. Cut to me with the plunger. The gratification I got when the Warriors beat the crap out of Cleveland. And I was thinking, would I get the same gratification if the Miami Heat, who my DNA doesn't allow me to root for, if they beat Cleveland in the first round? And I was thinking, yeah, I would get the same
LeBron
gratification.
has never lost a first-round series.
Oh,
right, I know.
So
I know.
To not only lose a first-round series,
Litigation LeBron James.
Yeah, we'll get to
That's
that.
his new nickname. Litigation LeBron.
We'll get to that in a second. That's
Lawyered
a
up
good
LeBron.
The
transition.
inventor of anything that happens in a barbershop. He invented barbershops.
Yeah, he did in fact, and maybe that was like the
He
curse of the
invented
barbershop
haircuts.
because he doesn't have hair now.
Yeah. Well, why would he want to bring any attention to anything about barbershop? What does he know about
Okay, so let's get to
barbershops?
that anyway. But the point is,
What
that
does
would
LeBron
be
James know about
iconic
barbershops?
if LeBron lost in the first round to the Miami Heat. Okay,
You know,
so
you know, LeBron James shouldn't be trying to sue Nick Saban. LeBron James should be suing his fucking barber.
No,
That's who he should be suing.
His barber's the only thing saving
His
keeping that
barber-
thing together.
His barber is a miracle worker.
Yeah,
I know.
exactly.
No, he ain't a miracle worker. Sue his barber. Just shave it. Remember last year after the finals, after they beat them, after we plunged them back to Cleveland, he shaved his head, and I was like, good. You look good with a shaved head. You look better with a shaved head than a patchy head. Shave your head.
I try to resist talking about people's looks because I feel like it's unfair. But you also have a full, luxurious head of hair, Michael, so this is easy for you to talk about.
I have my issues. Listen, it's not like I like to talk. Like it's an even playing ground. Like I don't like to talk about like you think that I'm not. It's not like I've been acting for 20-something years, and I've given good performances. I've given bad performances. I've been in good movies and I've been in bad movies. Never, not once did they say the staggering good looks of Michael Rapaport stole the show in this. So I know I'm not winning any. I'm not like Richard Grieco or anything like that. I get that. So that being said, LeBron James trying to claim all things, all concepts that take place in a barbershop is so fucking nuts. And I was thinking about this. It's so LeBron James. It's like, I'm going to get in Hollywood and I'm going to do whatever I need to do to claim my space. If that means leaving Cleveland and going to Miami, I'm going to do that. If that means suing Nick Saban, Coming to America, the movie Warren Beatty starred in called Shampoo, which brought him to a great stickman prominence. Our own Chris Broussard, he had a thing in a barbershop. Deion Sanders had a thing in a barbershop.
Rob Parker.
The movie Untouchables, great scene.
The movie Barbershop.
The movie Barbershop. Ice Cube should sue his ass.
Well,
half the movies
also,
in the barbershop.
Most of the movies from the barbershop. Also, you might not know this, Michael, but actually, Skip, Shannon, and I did a bit in
a barbershop
here in LA.
That's like him suing somebody like, anytime you do it in a diner, like, they're eating cheeseburgers, I'm gonna sue you. I came up with that idea.
Well, let me ask you
and
this.
also his show, what is it called? The Shop?
Yeah.
Did anyone even know this show existed?
Well, I did, but some of us knew it existed.
Where is it?
But it's not. It's uninterrupted. It's not.
Where's Uninterrupted?
on the interwebs.
In the feed.
And nobody knows who knows
like
checking
last
for
year.
that show. It's like he's suing somebody for a show that no one even knows about. The thing that people know about his show is that he's suing people.
Right. So you're in Hollywood, so you can speak to this because it's a little bit of inside baseball. But this is what I said on the podcast this way.
I'll give it to you inside.
Nothing is new, right?
Exactly.
Like until you actually invent something, like until you discover electricity, which by the way, electricity wasn't new. We just didn't know about that. We just didn't know about it. Like if you really think about it, you really want to get funky around here.
Like, oh,
electricity actually existed. We just didn't know.
That's some Kyrie Irving. The world is flat.
You know what I'm saying? So like nothing is new.
That's not going to land well with you, Joy.
What?
That nothing is new. Like I might want.
No,
I don't want that winding up on Instagram.
What do you mean?
This clip because they're going to be like, duh, nothing is new. I mean, like
I'm saying it. I'm saying it.
That's it. Kyrie Irving.
Nothing is new. You didn't come up with anything.
Yeah.
Like when it comes to creative content,
I totally agree.
Okay, like you get inspiration from other people. There's one thing.
King Lear took place in a barbershop. Look it up.
Like you don't. It's one thing to like straight plagiarize someone's stuff.
Ridiculous,
but like
man.
you didn't come up with this idea.
It's
you
not a good
own
precedent
this
to start.
content.
Like he's trying to get like being like I'm gonna do
Right.
that and I'm gonna start suing people.
So I
like
thought-
there's other sharks out here and you know not everybody. You're not dunking on any of them.
No, I thought how you could rebuttal. This would be a perfect way for you to get back at the king. Is he's got this house party movie that he's producing. He's gonna bring it back, right? I'm sure there's gonna be a mailman scene. You sued because you was the mailman, and next Friday,
Right. I'm gonna sue him for that.
you was the mailman.
I'm gonna sue him for that.
Yeah, you
Anytime
should.
there's
Go
a role,
ahead.
I'm gonna sue him
And
for
it's
that.
probably gonna be white mailman.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So he's bringing back next. They're doing house party, but without Kid and Play. What a Kid and Play.
No, they're producing it. His team.
He should. The people. Yeah. Listen, I think it's ridiculous, and I think it's so far out there, and I just think it's.
What was your line?
Petty.
Back to the ghetto. You
Yeah,
go.
back to the
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Iconic line.
singing the Jefferson.
All right, so let's move on from LeBron.
You know, and I want to say this.
Okay.
I want to say this because I have historically talked a lot of crap about LeBron James.
Mm-hmm.
Up until this, I was totally PC, come to terms. I thought LeBron James was, and I've been on record, the MVP of this season. And I was like, I've come to, in my opinion, like if you take away LeBron James,
Yeah.
the Cleveland Cavaliers are the Orlando Magic.
Probably.
Like, he's the MVP of this season. And
Kevin Love gets no respect, by the way.
No, but he was injured.
He deserves none, in my opinion.
But I just want to make sure that we're clear. I'm saying I was saying that LeBron James was the MVP of this season, and then he starts doing this LeBron James off the court.
Yeah, when he
antics.
doubled down in the interview, talking, the lawyers would figure it out. I was so disappointed. I was so ready to defend LeBron. I was like, "What are you doing, dude? You really going to bat for this?
Yes.
This
He's gonna
barbershop?
lose that.
He is.
Right. Crazy.
Crazy.
I mean, look, like I heard from the internets, and I didn't investigate it because I don't care that much. But that Saban took the video down, which like whatever. If you're gonna like pick your battles,
I'm
cool
doing a
with
show in
that.
a barbershop. You know what? That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do my next podcast from a barbershop.
You should.
Yeah,
Yes.
come
You
get
should.
me.
My problem with it, and look, like obviously I'm bitter at LeBron for leaving the Heat, and if he goes to another team, I'll happily enjoy the rest of LeBron's career. I just can't root for anything in Cleveland. It's against my DNA, as you mentioned. But and LeBron, like as far as in the community and like as a
We
person,
know
is,
he's a
like,
great person, great leader,
so when
great
you're saying
star.
like you're hating on LeBron, like please separate those two
Yes.
things. When you're gonna like get all sincere in the interview, like, "What I created this, and I'm not going to allow someone to take our stuff." Like,
Take our stuff. Give me a break. Take
wild.
our stuff.
and
You
when
sound
you're and,
crazy.
like, again, this is inside baseball, but when you're in the business, it's like, come on, bro, you didn't come up with this. This is not your
Yeah.
thing.
He's too woke right now.
You're bugging. You're
You're
bugging.
You're
bugging.
All right, someone else who's bugging is Floyd Mayweather.
Bugging.
Okay, so
Floyd Mayweather's bugging.
you were all in on Conor McGregor getting his ass kicked in the boxing match. I thought McGregor actually held his own.
He did. It took him 9 rounds. Was it 9 or 10?
10. It was
Entertaining.
actually an entertaining boxing match,
for
and
sure.
I didn't think it was a joke at all.
I agree.
He did get his ass kicked.
Yes.
But I didn't think it was a joke. However, this is an actual joke, and I don't want to
joke.
see it
Me
because it's going to be a massacre.
I totally agree, and I was all in. And historically, with Mayweather's career, I'm not a fan of his style. I haven't been a fan of a lot of the stuff that he's done outside of the ring. But when it came to the Mayweather-McGregor fight, I wanted the boxer to win because I was like, this is going to be the end of boxing if he doesn't win.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, Mayweather kicked his ass. It took him 10 rounds to do it. He's not a knockout puncher. If this MMA fight happens between Mayweather and McGregor, it'll end violently, viciously, and it literally, like, Mayweather controlled the boxing match, like he controlled it. McGregor will control this MMA match, but there's nothing cute about controlling an MMA match.
Right.
Like it's one thing for a fight to get stopped with McGregor on his feet. It's another thing, like, you could get your arm broken, you could get, like, kicked in the head, elbowed in the face,
Die.
The worst,
knees,
you could die.
like, you could get your legs
could
broken. Like,
yeah.
McGregor could literally do anything he wants to him.
Yeah.
Break,
Yeah.
knock him out. Like, he could literally, like, he could pick and choose. If you took an amateur MMA fighter who was 30 pounds lighter than Floyd Mayweather, he could do the same thing. But Conor McGregor, who's one of the best at what he does, could literally, like, he could say, I'm gonna end this by breaking his arm. And he could literally end it by breaking his arm.
Yeah.
And he could bet on himself. It's going to end with me breaking. Matter of fact, I'm gonna end it by breaking his left arm. Who the fuck wants to get involved with that?
Right.
Like, he could literally do that to
It's
him.
really nonsense because it's just a completely, it's not even like saying it's a completely different sport. It's just so obvious. Like, you're taking, the reason the McGregor-Mayweather fight could happen, the boxing could happen, is because it was one element of what McGregor does. Mayweather has never had to even think about anything below his belly button, like, ever.
But Pandora box has been open. Like, we're ready to see all this stuff. I mean,
listen,
Mayweather,
we're all going to watch it. We know that.
Of course.
Is this gonna happen?
My gut says no. What does your gut say? His gut's usually the one we go with.
My gut said no to the last fight, and I was watching the whole thing.
You need to get
I
on some
watched the whole
probiotics,
thing.
is what it is.
I watched the whole thing. It was crazy.
Your gut said it was never going to happen?
Yes.
I mean, you didn't think it was going to happen either.
I didn't think it was going to happen, but then when I'm not saying like I predicted the call, the whole thing. I knew that Mayweather wasn't a knockout puncher. It's not like he's Mike Tyson.
Right.
He's never been Mike Tyson. So when it happened, I imagined something like that happening. If this happens, if this actually happens, I'll have to get over the fact that it's actually happening before I even wrap my head around the fact that it's happening.
Right. Well, if it does happen though, like, please, like, like, we're praying, like, on the soul of Tiger Woods, like, please, we're gonna get to Tiger in a second. Please don't do that joke of a press tour that happened last
Of course
time.
they're gonna do that.
Okay. Just save us the trouble of putting them up there like they're stand-up comedians to perform for us, and just do a big press conference.
But look, you're mentioning it. It was disgustingly,
it was disgusting.
Yeah.
but
Circus.
it worked.
It
I mean, they took it to
It was one of the most ridiculous. And like, look, I know everyone thinks I'm very PC. Like, you're misled.
Joy Taylor's not PC.
I don't.
Do you
I
show
don't give
people how not PC you are on this show?
You know, it's
Yes.
the corporate thing. You know,
Yeah.
we gotta like walk the line.
She does, but I don't know. Like, I mean, she's really not PC.
No, and nothing offends me.
She got a
just
bad attitude. You know, like the LL Cool J, like Fendi bag and a bad
know.
attitude. You have
A
a Fendi bag?
I don't have a Fendi bag.
Do people still have Fendi bags?
Really? You
Like,
had
is that like a
one.
Yeah, I'm
bag?
sure they do.
Okay.
You had one.
Fendi bag and a
And
bad
you-
attitude.
And you owned the Ed Hardy outfit at one point too, didn't you?
Damn.
Down in
No,
Miami.
Yeah, you did.
I owned one piece of
Come
Ed
on.
Hardy clothing.
Like
I
a
believe
hat?
It was
A trucker hat?
tank top.
A multicolored trucker with like a tiger
make
on
red
it?
hats great again. Okay, before you go.
Yes.
I mentioned the soul of Tiger Woods. Tiger's back.
We'll see.
We'll see. Tiger's
He's
back.
f***ing.
That's
why he's
so
back.
That's what I'm asking.
He
Like,
must be f***ing.
Are you
He's f***ing.
are you in or are we doing in or out around here? Are you in
Oh
or
my
out on the
God.
Tiger comeback?
I want to see him do good. I love comeback stories. He's a great talent. He was lucky because when it first went down with him, it was pre-Instagram, pre-social media frenzy. I mean, I don't know if anyone would be able to survive what Tiger was going through with Twitter today. That being said, his purgatory, his punishment, his the sort of scarlet letter put on him, he did his time. He didn't, and I would love to see him come back. He didn't break any laws. I mean, he did break some laws. I'm saying he didn't kill anybody. He didn't, what he did was bad. And I think, obviously the drinking and driving or the pills and driving and the stuff that he did at home, that's something he has to deal with internally. He's dealt with that internally. I'm glad he's back. I think that the secret sauce to him being back is that he has quietly discreetly called all the ladies from Applebee's and TGIFs, and he's been getting his freak on.
He's off Perkins. Now.
And he's doing his thing. He's
mentally right.
He's
doing what got him here.
Yo, listen, and you know what? As far as endorsements, forget Gatorade and all those people. Get Schlitz malt liquor. Be the brand ambassador for Schlitz malt liquor. Your Tiger Woods like, yo, get this 40, get your on, and let's get it popping.
Imagine what Lifestyle, Durex, even Trojans would do with Tiger Woods, just as a face.
Here's a Trojan condom. I never use them, but you should. Starring Tiger Woods.
That cannot be confirmed or denied. Before we get to some breaking news that we have real quick, that I want to get your reaction to. I don't give a shit what Tiger Woods did with his private life, like with his wife.
You said that.
It's irrelevant.
I don't agree. I don't think that. What if that was LeBron James?
Okay, that's a good question, and I think
you don't care about it as much.
But I still would not care that he is cheating on his wife.
Yeah.
To the level that Tiger did, it was beyond cheating. It was like, yo, my man, it was fast. Like, yo, you're really buck wild.
Call me crazy. Call me crazy.
Yes,
I just don't believe in people like that. Like, I don't put people on that pedestal if to say that they're never going to do anything wrong. No. And like you shouldn't be held to the same standard that your neighbor Bob is held to. Like,
right.
But even the crazy neighbor Bob wasn't the whole entire northeast, northwest.
The crazy neighbor Bob could never.
He probably tried.
He tried.
But at the grocery store.
The thing about Tiger, and I'm not a golf fan, so I didn't have an emotional thing to it too. But it was like, damn, like just for anybody, Bob, an actor.
He's the biggest superstar in the world.
But no one was getting down like that. Not like that. Tiger was like
all getting down like that. They just didn't get caught.
Yo,
I'm not gonna put my family business out there, but I got some really close relatives that was out there like that.
Okay, like it's delusional to think that.
But you know what's also crazy?
I'm not gonna say they're all out there like that. All I'm saying is it's hypocritical, especially for golf, who wouldn't even let black people or women on the course for hundreds of years, whatever it was.
Yeah.
And now all of a sudden you guys want to be all uptight with your little polos talking about like throw Tiger out.
Infidelity.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. The thing also.
Well, I've never had a Scotch on the golf course in my life, Maribel. I'm not involved in that. That's Tiger.
Maribel.
I'm telling you, this person I'm talking about, his wife, his name is definitely Maribel.
Yeah,
I'm sure she's a lovely woman, but he's lying.
Very
the
good
thing with Tiger, I'm not a golf fan. His stardom, it was that so many were so openly, happily coming forward. Like it was just a messy house.
Look, he's
like
messy.
He had a messy stable.
I'm not saying that he wasn't messy. I'm saying the idea that Tiger had to pay a pound of flesh for what he does in the bedroom is insane to me. It's what I hate about celebrity worship, because it's like you would never survive if you.
He brought it on himself with the Kablasian. I'm not black. He brought it on himself.
100%. All I'm saying is I hate the idea that when you do something in your private life like that's not actually physically harming another person, that you have to pay a pound of flesh to America for what you're doing. When the lights go down, I'm not.
They would have kept it funky had he like, you know. I think like people like it's the way
people don't want the truth, Michael.
But like let's just say like Jordan, whatever he gambled, womanizing, like they kept it funky for him because he kept it funky with them. Like so when like people like, yo, I got you, I'm not gonna bring this out. But and obviously it's a different time because social media was around. It just wasn't the Twitter time. But like with Tiger it was like, yo, you're on some bull, and now's your time because you're faking jacks up here.
I feel you on the not keeping it funky, but people don't want the truth. It's not like he had an ability to walk around there and be who he was. That being said, I don't agree with it. I'm not endorsing what he did. I'm just saying I don't like the idea that he has to answer to America for what he does in his private life. Yes, he's messy.
I get that.
Yes, he should have had his together.
Messy's not even a word.
If he actually got drafted by the black delegation when he did on Chappelle's show, this wouldn't have been an issue.
Exactly. All right, breaking news really quick. Kyrie Irving is out for the playoffs.
I saw that coming.
Yeah.
I'm throwing my Kyrie's away.
The whole entire playoffs.
All playoffs? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. You and I'm glad. You know, I think he had a torn meniscus, and they did a meniscus surgery. They didn't say it was. They said it was a light.
I feel like this was like I already assumed that this was the case. Like, how's he?
I'm glad he's not playing. You don't. Brandon Roy, the great Brandon Roy, tried to come back from a meniscus too early. That was the end of his career. And the way Kyrie plays. Yo, you
just get better.
Listen, the basketball guys have spoken. Skip Bayless talked about it. It's set up for LeBron to
not to be LeBron, unless you catch the Heat in the first round and you can get all the smoke.
Okay,
right?
that would be. Yo, if he loses the first round, I'm coming.
Yes, you're coming back.
Coming
back because you're good luck, and then we're gonna figure some other things out too.
That would be so
Thanks so
dope.
much for joining us,
Thank you,
Michael.
guys.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
We'll catch you next time.